You must live a life of the lives of Jeriz that sang a song that said, across the bridge, there is no more sorrow. He said, the world is not my home. The world is not my home. I'm just a passing through. I am passing through this world into a glorious light. I am passing through this world to enter into the liberty of the sons of God. But why are we holding this world as if it is our last destination? That is the ministry of people that are blind. People that are blind are holding the world so tight that they will not let it go. And still every day we read about the wife of Lot, how the generation those days held her bound, how the land of Sodom and Gomorrah could not leave the wife of Lot, and she became a pillar of salt. Today in our generation, many Christians have become a pillar of salt in the spirit. They are in the church, but Jesus do not know them. They are in the church, but Jesus did not have his name in his register. They are in the church, but they are not for Jesus. Don't you know that there is what we call a church passenger Christians? They are busy bringing people to church, but they are not going to heaven. When you go to motor park, you see the people that are church passengers. They will be shouting, Lagos, Lagos, Lagos. Enter. It is one passenger. And come and enter, come and enter, come and enter Lagos. And you see a man, he will buckle his suit and carry his bag and walk majestically and step into the bus and sit down. And the other one will follow suit and enter to the bus and sit down. You that is in two opinion, whether I will enter bus A or we enter bus B, and say, if people are entering this one, which means this bus will get filled in time and we will leave, and you will join suit and go and sit down, thinking that those who are there are going the way you are going. By the time it's remaining about 5 people, the other one will answer on no call and step out of the vehicle. And when another person enter, and when another passenger is coming, the other one will step down. By the time you know it, you will discover that about 6 or 7 that enter before you enter were never going where you were going. They were church passengers. They were there trying to attract you to come in, but they are not going the same destination with you. That is why they will drop, and then the passenger will fill the bus and the bus will leave. What kind of Christian are you? Are you there to load the bus that are going to heaven, but you are not going to heaven? I want the church of Jesus Christ to come alive.